And so before we go to Chicago, just sharing some experience I made when I was visiting the SOC of United Airlines. I was really impressed how people could still work in the year 2019 with an IT system from 1964. So, Christoph, what is your explanation that these old IT systems are still there, and on the other hand, we read news articles about all these fancy technologies? And how much technology evolution have you experienced in the cockpit?
Can you hear me now? I changed microphones.
That's the Luke Skywalker sound. Very good.
So I think you have to look at this as an ecosystem. Yes, there are systems that are certainly legacy and antiquated in a core system, but a lot of work has been done in creating environments around it with extremely sophisticated technology and cloud and all the new technologies to support that. So you're trying to scale that legacy system to its minimum component to become kind of your core data repository of passenger information. Let's just talk about passenger systems, but everything else around it is extremely much more modern, and that is providing the company a lot of flexibility. I wanted to touch on something that was said before, and maybe try to be a little bit controversial. I think we're a lot of the diagnosis that everybody is providing, and myself included, most of the time, looks at how was business done in the past. And this industry is going through probably the most challenging crisis it has ever done. And we have to find ways to address very quickly some of the challenges that we have ahead. And speaking about, an airline not willing to take on an investment strategy, that's not an option anymore. Cash is king. Right now, cash flow is the #1 priority for any airline. So any proposal or any solution or any alternative that an airline needs to consider now needs to drive tremendous efficiency, immediate return, and drive down either fixed cost and turn it into variable, or find ways to bring demand back. I mean, those are the two major drivers. And we can think about a lot of leap efforts to transform this industry, but unless we find ways to add incremental value in the immediate term, there might not be some carriers operating in the future that because of these challenges that we have today. And some of these technologies do offer an opportunity, right? Machine learning can certainly involve in an environment of uncertainty if you have the data. A lot of this AI technology can drive efficiency and reduce the fixed costs that we need to do. I think all of us in the industry and in the software development need to figure out ways in which we drive components and modules and very tactical solutions to drive incremental change throughout this process. And we need to be adaptable. The environment is going to change. What we believe is going to be the future after a vaccine, something's going to happen, and the end state is not clear for anyone, right? So we need to figure out a way how to navigate through this. And you all have done a lot of change transformation projects. I wonder what is the right approach for that, because I think that's the dilemma we find ourselves in.